It's like going to the gym and just throwing weights around. Like, yeah, you may put on a little muscle, but it's not going to be that drastic, and you're never going to achieve mastery in the craft. So what being intentional looks like in door-to-door sales is just focusing on one thing you're trying to implement for that day. So for an example, say you in your sales meeting or in general, you're trying to work on body language. So when you go out there, right, on every single door, you're thinking of, what am I doing with my hands, right? At this time, I want to talk about this. I want to move my hand in this kind of way, right? And you're doing that on every single door until it becomes second nature. For an example, say you're trying to work on body language for that day. So when you go out on every single door, you're just thinking about, okay, what am I doing with my hands at this time? This looks good at this. If I point over here, it looks great. And you're just focusing on that on every single door until it becomes second nature. And then you move on to the next thing and you try to implement it. But that all stems from being intentional, right? And a big thing for me in my early days when it came to intentionality was not going on my phone. I think I see that so often with my sales reps now is they're scrolling on TikTok between the doors, right? Scrolling on TikTok, watching YouTube, watching Reels, listening to things that just don't pertain to what they're doing. And it causes them to just kind of start on defense rather than start on offense when someone answers the door. So being intentional with just one thing you're trying to focus on every single door is going to lead to mastery, right? Just like when you go to the gym, you're not thinking about a bunch of different things. You're just, okay, I'm just doing my biceps, right? And you're thinking about that muscle contracting, just like on the doors, right? You're thinking about your body language or your tonality or the questions to ask, or dialing in the pitch, or, okay, I'm talking to this person, I want to ask them this sort of question. I talked to this person 5 doors ago, it worked when I said this, right? Just trying to get as better as quickly as possible when you go out there. Start becoming the person that just strives to be the best every single day with what you're doing, because that's just going to lead to you getting really, really good, really, really quick.